Good morning. It is a Tuesday morning. Yesterday was a Monday. Spent it with my dom. Doma the hair. It hasn't been washed today, so it is doing its own thing like always. Um. So, how is everyone today on this Tuesday? Monday was an interesting day for me. Monday night was a definitely interesting night. I mean, not like spicy wise, but uh, my mind decided that it didn't want me to sleep last night. So there's that, and my body dysmorphia decided to rear up. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So I constantly was thinking about my weight. I was thinking about how I looked. I mean, I was over thinking everything. It's like I'm gaining weight. I need to get more active. All this stuff, And this has nothing to do with my dom. It has everything to do with me and what has happened in my past. Um, Fun fact about me. Uh, 8 years ago, when I had my daughter, I had gained a lot of weight. Um, and most of it was, but I just had my daughter, and I was like, yeah, and so there's that, and he because of the past bullshit, I'm just gonna say bullshit because I don't even really think it's trauma, but it probably is. And I'm just like, I don't want to admit it's trauma because, the person that at the time you were supposed to be madly in love with ends up not physically being abusive, but verbally downing you and being negative Nancy. And I was already in like a bad place in my head. And he just didn't get it. And I needed him to get it. But instead of getting it, he got something else. He got what he has now, whatever she is. I really don't care about those two. I really don't. I mean, they can do what he can screw her brains out all he wants. I don't give two rats' asses. Really don't. That part of my thing is like my life is gone. Now, if I still had my daughter, that would be a different story. So there's that, and because of that, my mind decided that it was not going to let me sleep, and I was like, mine was going 90 to nothing all night long. I did not tell my, hold on, 1 minute. I had that one piece of hair in my hair. Okay. So there's that. But so this morning I'm sitting with my dom, and Bella comes. Bella's my puppy. You've seen her. I'll probably put the video of her and her buddy playing together today, so be looking for that video. It's just a little short. So this morning Bella comes up to me, and I'm thinking in my process, because I'm still over analyzing and overthinking and yeah, in my head. And I look at her and I go, I said, we need to go for walks. We need to be more active, baby girl, me and you. Because she has all this pent up energy, right? Because she's stuck in this little house, you know, and she's not socializing, so she needs to socialize. I mean, she needs to be around other dogs other than, you know, Jinx and Rusty. So, oh my fucking face, so holy. Anyways, so I was like, we need to go on walks. I need to take you to the park. That's what I need. I need to take you to the park. And then in this process that I'm thinking of taking her to the park and doing all this and walking her, I'm going to be getting back more into shape and whatnot. And plus, on top of that, I'm also thinking, okay, when we get to the park, I can train her not to pull. So, because I've been watching Victoria Stilwell. Love her show. Love her show. She is an awesome dog trainer. Very renowned dog trainer, by the way, in Britain and here in the United States. So I'm thinking, so I can do that. You know, I can get her more interaction with other animals and whatnot, because I can do so much of the training here at home, like the sitting and the stay and all those, the easy ones, you know, well, kind of easy. She does really, really good when it's just me and my dom, or if it's just me and her, she listens really well. So, right now, I'm working with her on when that door opens, she just sits on the bed and then waits until, like, that person sits and then greets them. But I also want to get it to where she's not jumping on people. Okay? Because my dog could bring somebody else over here. They don't like dogs jumping on them. And, you know, and that throws them off. That puts them in a bad mood because, you know, here's this little yipper dog that freaking is wild and rambunctious and wiry and wants to jump. So I'm trying to get it to where she does not do that. So, like, if I don't want her on me, I will stand up and then I will turn around and then I'll act uninterested. Not interesting at all. Downright dull, boring. Blah. Blasé. And in the minute that I see the action that I want from her, I will say, good girl. Or I will give her a treat. And so, there's that. Now, mind you, during this process of me training her to do what the commands and stuff like that, I'm telling Charles this, and he's like, you will not ever get her to listen to you without a treat. Is that so? Okay. That's how you think about that. All right? Here's this. Okay, so I went to take out the big trash. All right, and my dog was holding Bella, and when I opened that door, okay, to the house, Bella didn't move one bit. She stayed right in her daddy's lap and stayed there, and so happy because that right there is alone what I am looking for. It's what I'm looking for. I want her to be disinterested in that door and focus on something else. So if she's getting pets, or if she's in daddy's lap, and she's uninterested in that door when it opens, that's a plus on me. That's like, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I went up to her and I gave her kisses and everything and said how proud I was of her. She was such a good dog. So smart. So now I got her, except for when Charles and her buddy come over here. Then it's like listening out the fucking door. To an extent. I did get her to do what she is supposed to do when I'm cooking, which is not be in the kitchen. So I was very pleased with that, because I was like, okay, so that is progress right there. Because she's usually in the kitchen with me underneath my feet when I'm cooking. So I was very happy. I was a very happy mama with her. And I looked at my dog and I said, I tell you what, this is like one of the best dogs that I've had to train. But I do believe he had worked with her before, and then the training and the consistency of keeping it up stopped. So now it's like, it's just a retraining, because she's so smart. She's such a smart dog. And I love her to bits. She's right now sleeping. We had Rusty over here. Okay, so this was the second day. We gave her a little reprieve, one day. And then that next day, we brought him back over here into the fold. And Charles was here when that happened. So, we have these two very wiry pups. Alright, because they're both still quite young. They're not quite, especially Rusty. He still has a lot of that play pup in him. And Bella's more like mellow, kind of. She has her moments where she wants to play and whatnot, but then she wants her moments when she wants to lay down. Well, Rusty wasn't having it. I mean, we was only supposed to have him for like an hour, and we had him maybe like for the rest of the night until he came and got him. So I'm fixing to get my coffee. I'll fix it. Come with me and get my coffee. I got so much to do yesterday. I did not feel like doing dishes, so I didn't do dishes. So now I got those to do today, and they're not like they're usually been. So I'm like, oh, feck. It's the grind, and my ADHD mind is like, no dishes. And I'm like, yeah, we got to do the dishes. We got to do the dishes. They're piled up. No more piling up dishes. We got to do them today. We got to get that done. We got to get the mopping done. I don't know what I'm going to do for clean water, because I'm like out of bleach. Just completely out of bleach. And I'm out of pine salt. So I'm going to have to use Dawn, and that just, yeah. So, there's that. Talked to my daughter, what was it, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday and Sunday. So Sunday there was a fire at the U. My Dom called me Sunday to let me know that she is okay. She's not hurt. That's why he wanted me to talk to her, to let me, to reassure me that she is okay. And then after that, me and her talked for a little bit, and then Monday, I think it was Monday came along. No, it was, I talked to her yesterday, and I think it was Saturday. And, no, I just, It sucks. It sucks having to confront the fact that your daughter is doing more than smoking weed. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks having to admit that your daughter has a problem. It sucks to admit that your daughter is addicted to meth. I mean, but I feel in order for, you know, to, because ignoring the problem and the situation at hand and just ignoring it and not saying, oh, she don't have an addiction, all this stuff. You're sweeping it under the rug. To me, that's you're doing more detrimental damage to yourself by not admitting that a loved one has a problem. If you admit that you're faced with the fact that a loved one has a problem, whether it is your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your aunt, your uncle, a grandparent, whatever the case may be, yeah, the best thing to do, because once you admit that, you know, you have a loved one that has a problem and that is addicted to a drug, you confront that problem and you go from there. It affects all of us, and you know, in my growing process, when I too had addiction with any kind of substance, it affected not just me, but everyone around me, everyone that I cared about, everyone that I loved, everyone that, you know, was close to me that did not do this was affected tremendously by it. And, you know, so it's like, and like right now, I can honestly say that I am glad right now I'm not working right now, because with me having my own place and not having to pay for, well, if I was working, I would help my dom out with bills and stuff, but he doesn't have to worry about water, so it's like electric and rent, and that's it. So yeah, I would help with that, and then whatever I had left, I would put some back just in case we needed it, or, you know, to save if we want to do something on every check, and I would put money back. But anyways, and then I would make sure that my daughter would have a little bit of money. But with knowing that she has a habit and an addiction, I have to take a step back and I have to show her tough love. And right now, I think the fact that I'm not working now is like a good thing, because I know the money wouldn't go for what she actually needed, but what she actually was craving. So it would go to fix her problem, which is enabling her to drop to rock bottom if I did that. And I don't want to enable her to keep getting more. I want her to be able to be on her own and say, okay, enough is enough. I'm neglecting my duties. I'm neglecting my dog. I'm neglecting this. I am throwing away my dreams to chase that dragon and not process what has happened to her, because this is what's really going on in her mind. She's having flashbacks. She's not wanting to deal with what took place and what happened right now. So instead of dealing and processing and analyzing and going through the steps and the emotions of what she really needs to do, she runs from it. And by running from it, it's still there. You're just causing more problems with what you're covering it up with. So it's still going to be there tomorrow, and then you're going to have more problems tomorrow because you did that drug. And now you're going to have to figure out how you're going to come up with the money to get your next fix. And with not working and being on the streets and whatnot, and having to deal with trying to figure out how to get puppy food, enough to last more than a couple of days. So you're faced with all these problems and the responsibilities that you're shrugging off because of this drug. I'm going to get me some coffee. So come with me in my messy kitchen. So, apart, I have yet to do dishes. As you can see that they're piled up over there. I am looking at that like, ugh, really? Gypsy old girl, you had to go and not do dishes for one day. So this is what you get. And if you can reach out chairs. I don't like that one on. I like the blue one. Blue one Charles usually sits on. I am nice enough to do it. He's been battling a massive headache, and yesterday was just not his day. Not his day at all. Bless his heart. after I get my coffee. Come on, coffee. I mean, she swears up and down that she does not have, she's not addicted. She says that she can quit anytime. Okay. That sounds like denial to me, but hey, who am I to say if that's true or not? So yeah, she's like, you don't have it. A problem. I can quit anytime. Yeah, I've said that too. I have said that too, baby girl. I said that same exact thing. I do not have a problem. I do not have a problem. And then when it came down to it, I had a problem. Now, I quit cold turkey. I was like, I took a look at a picture of my kids, my son and my daughter, and I was like, no more. And I was in my 20s when I did that. So, but there's not much you can do. Did we do the card on the I think we did. Yes, we did. It was Judgment. Or was that last night? I would have to ask him. It was last night. Because he was like, I didn't pull a card of the day. And I was like, no, you didn't. I was like, which one do you want? And he's like, give me your old one. I was like, okay. The whimsical one it is. So that's my favorite too. Well, other than the owl. My daughter's old one, I guess that she don't want. I can't really get a feel for it. I can't connect to the energy. So, happy Tuesday, guys. I don't know what the temperature is going to be. I'll have to look. But happy Tuesday. Grab your coffee. Tuesdays, you can barely see me. Tuesdays are, so in gypsy cultures and traditions, Tuesdays are bad luck. You don't ever work on a Tuesday. You don't do anything on a Tuesday because it's bad luck. I guess bad things happen on Tuesday. And it goes to show, because every time that I had to work on a Tuesday, it was a bad day. And so I feel for my dog, because I keep thinking, because that process in me, you know, where I've learned different of the eclectic craft was just basically putting a whole bunch of magical workings and stuff together and kind of like making it your own. I learned of, the gypsy magic, and Tuesdays are just not a day. So here's to Tuesday. And maybe that's the reason why I'm just really blah today. I don't know. I just don't know, but here's to Tuesdays. May your cup runneth over and never get low. And may only good vibes find you wherever you go. Here's to Tuesday. So yeah, there's that. But I got this video and the puppy video to put on, and I got stuff around the house to do. I might come on here and do like around the house happenings, or I just might not. So either be looking either for that one, but definitely be looking for the puppy one, because that one's going to be cute and that's going to make you laugh because it is too cute. But anyways, darkest blessings, deuces, love y'all. Don't be afraid to comment and whatnot. Oh, and Winter, hi. Give a little shout out to her because we've been talking on here off and on, but I shall see y'all later on. Darkest, like I said, darkest blessings, many blessings. May y'all have a good Tuesday as much as possible. Just write it out. If you're having a little bit of bad luck, Tuesday will pass and go and be gone with, and we'll be on Hump Day Wednesday. Wednesday tomorrow. Be looking for that. Love y'all again, and darkest blessings. Deuces.